everybody. My
Hello.
name's Emily, and I'm here with Brian, and we are here with another week of Unscripted. And this week we're going to be talking about vulnerability.
Yes.
So when you hear that, what is it that you think of or what comes to mind for you?
Let us know in the comments. So, Emily, what's your deepest, darkest secret? Go. Share.
That's vulnerability, just being able to share that.
Blah! Just put it out there.
My deepest, darkest secret? I don't really like chocolate. I don't know if that's a deep, dark secret, but people tend to be very shocked by it.
Wow, yeah. That's crazy. Mine would be the location of all those bodies, probably.
Oh my.
Yeah, so I got to take that to my grave. So it went dark, didn't it?
It went real dark real
Yeah,
quick.
sorry. To me, vulnerability to me is hard because I don't like sharing things that I'm going through with other people for a few reasons. Like I don't know how to talk about feelings very often. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if those feelings might be something that hurt my wife or a friend or something like that. I'd rather just kind of sweep those under the rug. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah, because I think sometimes we feel that, like, by actually bringing them up, it will make it, like, a bigger deal or it will, like, make it worse somehow. So we just want to, like, push it away and be like, well, it's fine. Like, I can deal with it. But once it's out in the open, then that's, like, harder to deal with a little bit.
Yeah, instead of addressing the actual issue that's at the heart of things, instead of just I skirt around things and maybe, I don't know, maybe I kind of hope people pick up on what I really want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that, and I don't think it's just because of my role as a pastor, but sometimes I think that if I'm really vulnerable with someone about what I'm going through, and not conflict with them, but just like I'm struggling with X, Y, or Z, what if that plants some sort of seed in their life and they're like, well, if my friend Brian is struggling with it or whatever role I might play in their life, what's to stop it from becoming one of my struggles too, and so, that sounds that's whack, like.
Right. Well, yeah, but I totally get that of, like, you don't want to, like, make your pain cause other people pain or something like that too. Because, like, I worry about that too of, like, being vulnerable with people and then almost, like, a lack of, like, I don't want, like, your pity or, like, I don't want, like, you to have to worry about me type of thing. Yeah. So, yeah, like, that makes a lot of sense. But, yeah, it makes sense, but then it doesn't because,
no, not
like,
at all.
we should be able to rely on each other and help each other.
Yeah. Someone once, it was last week, said that you don't get to make my choices for me in regards to this very thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this person would want me to say who they are, so I'll keep it anonymous. But put it in the comment that you said it. I do remember who it was. But to me, that was like, it just blew my mind just because it helped me think, okay, if I really have a good relationship with whoever I'm being vulnerable with, because I don't just pull someone aside off the street, and say, hi, I'm Brian, and also I'm struggling with blah, I'm going to do that with someone I have established trust with, and I don't make their choices for them, so I don't know.
No, but because I think that's an important lesson for us all to take too, is that, like, you don't have to take on other people's, like, you can be there for them, and when somebody's needing to be vulnerable, you can be there for them, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to take it on yourself.
Sure.
Because I know that's something that I'm very, like, if you know anything about Enneagrams, like, I'm a 2, so I'm a helper. So, like, when somebody tells me something that's, like, really burdening them or, like, weighing them down, my first instinct is to want to, like, lighten their load. Yeah. And so, but sometimes I have to, like, stop myself and be like, maybe I don't have to try to fix this. What I need to do is just, like, sit here and listen. Yeah. Which kind of fights against my natural, like, desire to just be like, let me take this from you. Like, let me fix it. Let me take it. Right. Kind of desire.
I also think another hurdle is that we don't want to feel judged. If I'm sharing about a struggle, maybe a conflict with my spouse, I feel like, I don't want that person to think less of Rachel And so it's like a protecting thing there, or maybe just I know that they're going to think, or see, I'm judging that person that they're going to judge me.
Right.
Can you do that?
Well, I just think there's so many layers to it, you know, and like we just get in our own heads of like, what can I share? What should I share? How should I share it? When really, like, being vulnerable is breaking down those walls and just sharing what you need to share.
Yeah.
And then helping to like mend that so that you can have a better outcome overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about trust. It's about trust.
Yeah.
I think that's difficult for a lot of people. I wonder how much does social media create this thing in us that makes us less willing to trust other people? I wonder. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this is like a huge topic in and amongst itself that we can't cover just in a single unscripted.
Yeah.
If you have thoughts on it, please drop it in the comments. If you want us to focus on a specific aspect of this, or if you have more questions about it, we'd love to continue this conversation in the upcoming week. So go ahead and drop us some ideas or message us. But until then, we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Bye.